aware, not often the words you use in the same sentence, but just really getting the job done, having an early fiery War Axe to just keep the board pressure under control, and then having Brawl Sylvanas, not even using the second Brawl in this instance. Strefko traded away the Sylvanas here, and I think that prevented that setup from that.
And now just a Reno lock win away from moving on and securing this victory. And Strefko once again going to throw out the zoo. It looks like he's got the win in his sights.
I'll tell you what, this matchup is usually pretty zoo favored, but when the Rat draws Demon Wrath and Dark Peddler, that's the kind of start that usually it takes to win with this deck. Yeah. You need early action, you need something to take care of the initial swarm, and then you need ways to just put stuff on the board and keep it stabilized. And that's exactly what he has right now.
Yep. Even picks up the Sentient Shieldmaster to sort of just complete that curve. And we'll see what he picks up along those lines. Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker is decent. I mean, Darkshire counts him in. It could even just sort of be played into an Imp Gang boss to, make that beneficial trade.
Cormac could actually be really important in this game, given that this board is going to be so susceptible to Demon Wrath. And this is a real choice here, too. I mean, Soulfire is definitely good in this matchup, but Voidwalker, it's just a solid card in general. You know, you already play Voidwalker in your deck. You sometimes play Soulfire. Strefko is playing Soulfire. But is that a card you want multiple copies of? And he wants a Soulfire right now to be able to swing this board early in the face of something big coming out. Wow, Hellfire gets picked up, too. And Mortal Coil for him. I mean, again, just keep the gas going and keep the board under control. That's what the Reno deck's trying to do.
Yeah. That's exactly what he's going to do. Look at this. All of his cards right now are under 4 mana. How often do you see that as a Reno lock? I mean, this is exactly where you want to be if you're the Rat. And, I mean, the way that this is panning out, I feel like Strefko's going to play right into Demon Rat this turn. Well, he's going to tap.
And true Strefko fashion wants to start getting the gas going early.
Yeah.
And like you said, play in the Demon Wrath. Possessed Villager does not spawn a demon. And Rat may not go for this Demon Wrath just right away. I mean, the fact that he's got Hellfire, now he's going to go for it right away. The fact that he has Hellfire in hand, he might choose to play this a little bit slower, but doesn't want to see Defender Vargas push too much damage and then the Hellfire set him too low. He wants to be able to sweep the board on the initial pushes here.
Yeah.
But,
not out of the woods yet, because this is still a really tough matchup. Because even when you clear the board, the reload, you still have to be able to deal with it. You have a limited amount of AoE. You have a limited amount of threats. And again, more AoE.
AoE picked up. Even the Rat's taken aback by this. He's like, "Wow, I have everything."
So many possibilities.
Don't want to do that.
I think he's. Yeah, like, what on earth is that point for? It's like, maybe the Direwolf Valve is a better target for this.
Now he's thinking, is it Coin Senjin, which is actually quite weak to Power Overwhelming? Or is it just Earthring Farseer? Bring myself back up to 30.
What's the Earthen Ring weak to?
I mean, it feels like it's just stronger. He can also just coin out Spellbreaker. I mean, how many silent targets are there in this deck? But looks like Senjin's going to be the play.
Yeah. I think at this point, if he's going for the Senjin, he kind of wants to force out the rest of Strefko's stuff.
Oh, that's a good draw.
It looks like it, but this is just going to commit more to the board to get swept up in this Hellfire. Everything's kind of working against Strefko right now just because of how good the Rat's hand is.
Yeah. Corruption.
Huh. He's going to corruption this and pass. That's the play.
Well, Strefko can just Spellbreaker his own Sinjin.
Yep.
He's feeling frisky.
The Rat can, rather.
The Rat can, yeah.
Yep. It's been a long day here. We've been casting for over 10 hours at this point.
Mm-hmm. Well, tap Earthring Farseer is also something to consider. How much does he value the 3/3 body that's left over? Because it'll lose Taunt, but he will sort of hold on to that board presence, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Sort of just nullifying the Dark Peddler draw from Strife Crow. And I mean, that's a lot of bird picked up, but can he get to that point? Is the question.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot. It's starting to really add up. And I don't think Strife Crow is in the business of trading right now. Defender of Argus is pretty good.
It's pretty good, but doesn't get that much done.
Well, pushes 2 extra damage, gets a 2/3 on the board, forces a trade from your opponent.
Yeah.
I'm liking the Argus here. I mean, this is a hard card to use in this matchup anyway. Alchemist to that forces an awkward trade as well. But this is going to be potentially bad news for Strife Crow. Yep. I can think of a card that would have been really good, and that was it.
Yeah. A 2 mana, a Shadow Flame activator, clear the board, and Strife Crow just used so many resources to try and hold on to that board. And now, once again, it's all reset. And double Defender Argus. That's not looking good.
It hurts, TJ.
It really does.
That Sentient has gotten about 700 cards worth of value.
Give or take a few hundred.
That card's been disgusting this game.
Yeah.
I honestly think you could just heal it up.
Sure. Keep it going. I mean, taps first case of business. Siphon Soul. I mean, probably going to be useful.
Just heal the Sentient and keep punching.
Yeah, and he's even going to Soulfire just to keep that board clear. I mean, why not? Strife Crow is actually getting to the point where he's falling pretty well. Siphon Soul probably doesn't want to see that go away. But, oh man, that is...
This is bad.
Oh man.
He's got 14 from hand, but none of his cards are good this turn.
Yeah.
And the Rat's about to start piling on damage. This is terrible news for Strife Crow.
Yeah. I mean, what do you even do? Do you just Soulfire, hope you discard Defender of Argus, try and gain back control of the board? Or just...
win. It's not going to win that way. Oh my. I mean, it's just the fact that it's an 8/8. Yeah, I think you just faceless one of your guys.
Yeah.
What's Strife Crow going to do? He's going to just die to 3/3s.
Yeah.
So many
Yikes.
possibilities.
I mean, he's going to push 8 damage this turn. He's going to put him below 10. Then what do you do? He's even going to just faceless.
Yeah, I agree. It's taunted, then it gets silenced, and then it gets buffed.
He doesn't even know what he wants.
I mean, maybe some light in this tunnel, but...
I think this is just lethal. Not quite.
Yeah, it's lethal. He just... Oh, no, he doesn't have one next... Oh, my. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he's just going to go for the 50-50 here. I mean, is there any way that this backfires? Either you clear the board and you win, or you win next turn, or you
hit
face and you win now.
Overwhelming and Abusive Sergeant.
No, he needs 20. 20 is impossible.
14. Yeah, 18. 5, 6. Oh, he doesn't have the mana. Oh,
Yo.
so close. He's so
This is looking a
close,
lot like
TJ.
last game. He just didn't have something stick on the board. That is actually pretty crazy. He's 2 damage off lethal after all that. If he taps into like Abusive Sergeant, I don't know if he even has one left, but that would just be taunting him. He would have the damage, just not the mana. Darkshire Councilman's not going to get him there.
Yeah, I mean, Hellfire sitting in Rat's hand. He's just got lethal multiple ways. Strife